everybody. We coming up with some warm-up dribbles, understanding that we can get exercises in many different ways. It's not just strength training, it's not just running on the treadmill or even going outside. Do what you love. I just happen to love basketball. So right now I'm doing some warm-up dribbles. All of these drills are consecutive. I had to cut this video short, cut a lot of the footage out just to make sure it wasn't an hour long. But this starts with a pound dribble. We alternate each side. We're going to alternate crossover pound dribbles. We're going to do wide pound dribbles. Doing different varieties of dribbles as fast as you can, as hard as you can, because you want to go for about a minute and you want to get your workout in. So I'm doing different types of drills behind the back. We're going in and out, both hands. For the sake of the time, I cut the video short a little bit. But you see the different dribbles. I'm doing all of them in consecutive fashion. I'm doing floor touches. This works your back. And it's also a good bicep workout. So if you ever pound dribble for about a minute, try that and tell me how it feels. This is also to get you moving. Practice your speed dribbles in between leg crossovers. We add a little pause to it. It's just something to get your body and heart rate pumping. Don't worry if you don't feel like you're moving too fast or you lose the ball a few times. It's all part of the process. So this is a good opportunity, going behind the back. And it's fun. Who doesn't love playing basketball? And it's also a good way to work on your skills. Definitely for those young people or even older people who just want to develop the game. So once again, going through the dribble drills again. You see a little stutter every now and again, but it's okay. Just keep your eyes up, stay low, working those thighs, keeping the core activated, and just working hard. Don't feel free to pause if you need to. This is a little jump crossover. This also is a hesitation cross. Then we had a little stop, pause, speed dribble between the legs. You can do this a few times, a couple pound dribbles and go between your legs. If you want to do a hezzy cross into a wide cross, you want to try to move as fast as you can. This is good for your shoulders, good for your biceps, good for your core. And if you stay low enough, you'll feel it in your legs. Always try to go with both legs. Go through your legs, go through with the other opposite arm, left to right. Don't be afraid to try new things. You want to try to go as fast as you can. As you can see, slow it down just a little bit. You can catch somebody with this on the court, you might get an ankle breaker. And all of these drills is just trying to move as fast as you can. So some people will be faster, some people might be slower, but it's all about getting the work in, exercise. There are people right now that's the only workout they do, and they keep themselves healthy because they play basketball constantly. They're constantly running, they're constantly working hard. So this is my freestyle dribbles, going as hard as I can with whatever comes to my mind at the time, and I'm moving as fast as I can to work my body out. Now let's go into some shooting drills. This is good for your legs. It's good to loosen up the arms. This is a George Mikan layup drill. It's also get you good around the basket. You want to try to move with both sides of the ball. You want to do both legs. And eventually you want to go into a 2-foot jump. But once you get good, you can go up higher. You can try to smack backboard. If you're tall enough and you jump high enough, you can even add that into a dunk to get even more leg work out of it. This is good. Incorporating your squats with jumps. You want to keep it rapid, catching the ball out of the basket, jumping straight up. This will keep your heart rate pumping. These drills right here is just for fun, practicing your Euro steps. You always want to add stuff to your game. Like I said, if you mess up, don't worry. Pick the ball up, start again. And these different types of motions, it actually works different types of your muscles. Definitely your glutes, definitely your thighs and your hamstrings. And the fact that you're always jogging, constantly catching your breath, and then going hard, making a hard motion. That's going to keep your heart rate pumping. It's going to help you with your cardio. And then you want to go to the other side. And once again, you always want to keep pushing. And just have fun with it. If you want to get crazy, you want to do something that you've never done before, don't be afraid. Practice makes perfect. Alright, this is our floaters. Now, after doing a lot of pound dribbling and different types of motions on each side of your arms, shooting and layups, your arm gets pretty heavy after a while. So doing floaters at this time and holding the pose, it actually helps to work your shoulder blades. Also works your upper back, your trapezius muscles. So you want to always do different drills, practice different shots. If you do these enough, I guarantee you'll feel it all the next day. So make sure you ice up, take a nice cold bath, ice, rub downs, take care of your body. Just doing different drills, practicing different stuff, having fun with it. Now I'm doing some floaters from the side. Once again, holding that pose, keeping a high arc, working my shoulder blades. This one was kind of ugly, so I was like, I need to do it again. But you still see my arm, had my arm still up. But like I said, that was fatigue. I was feeling it right there. I got tired and I threw up an ugly layup, but I had to make up for it. Now you want to work on your jump shot. Triple threats. This also works your core because with the twisted motion, you're going to jump. It's working your legs all the way up to your arms. Like I said, it's okay to miss. Practice makes perfect. Get it right back. Work hard. Keep doing your work. So I'm going to do this a few times. Work those legs. Then I'm going to switch sides and try to keep it going. And you want to hold that form up. Sometimes your body will start feeling it. Your release gets tired, but the more repetition you do, the better at it you get. And once again, you can do different drills, different things you might see. You want to practice moves that your favorite basketball players in the NBA or WNBA is doing. Hey, feel free to practice. All those people that do it, they do it repetitiously to where their body memorizes it. It's almost like second nature to them. And that's how you want to be. You want to get to a point where your jump shot or your motions are second nature. You don't want to have yourself in a bad situation where you're making a move and your body's not used to it and something happens. So you want to always stretch. You want to always practice these motions so that when you do these things in game time speeds, you won't have any injuries or it doesn't feel awkward to your body. And I try to jog. Sometimes I catch a break. I might walk or slow jog. But I always want to keep my heart rate pumping, so I'm always jogging because I want to keep that cardio active in my workout. So even in basketball, even when I'm training, I'm trying to keep my body active as possible, as active as possible. And that jab step that works your hip flexors. Try to do that a bunch of times. You'll see it. You'll feel it right in those hips. This is just another angle, so you can see me from the front. No matter what angle, it's still going to be wet. You know, gotta get my Steph Curry on, but from mid-range. More like Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, or something like that. I don't know. But this is something I've always done. I've always loved basketball. I played it all my life. I played it in high school. I played it all after high school. Like, you know, I just love the game. You know, I've always loved my craft. I've always been a fundamental type guy. So, you know, putting hours in the gym is nothing to me. You know, but I know that just from hours upon hours of playing, that I'm more exhausted probably shooting around playing basketball at 100% than I would be just from a cardio, like, you know, just cardio activity, running on a treadmill. I can run 6 miles on a treadmill and still not feel as tired as I would be from going 100% on the court. And this was an hour of me working out, and when I tell you I was feeling it the next day, that could be due to me getting older, but honestly, it's just for me, just all the constant repetition, the jumping, the using my ankles, using my calves, using my thighs, my hamstrings, all different types of muscles, my biceps, triceps, shoulders, all of those things activating at a constant repetition is gonna make you feel it. But it's a good feeling. You know, you want to make sure you feel the workout. It's not a pain, but it's what you want to work. You know, now practicing my deep threes, so this is at the end of my workout. So this is even harder. So I'm using even more legs. I'm using even more arm strength to get that ball up. And some of these are at least probably about 3 or 4 feet behind the 3-point line. So, you know, we're really trying to get a lot of effort into this. But this is good because it's working on your arm strength. It's working on your accuracy, your hand-eye coordination, because you want to be able to track the ball into the basket. And this is just me having fun. And made it on my first time, so I was like, oh yeah, let's go. But have a good one, y'all. Thanks for watching.